Six is easier to.
Today is Wednesday, January 7th, 2026 at 5 p.m. We are in the Brecksville-Broadview Heights Board of Education, 6638 Mill Road, Brecksville, Ohio, 44141. This meeting is the annual organizational meeting of the Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. Public participation is governed by Board Bylaw 0169.1, public participation at board meetings. This meeting will be live streamed via YouTube and will also be recorded for later viewing. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel where all recordings are posted. Item 1B, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 1C, oath of office. Just a note, as Craig is going to administer the oath to Brad, Tish is unable to be with us today, but she was administered the oath.
Yes.
I believe prior to this. So yes, Friday.
Yep. Perfect. Please raise your right hand. Do you, Brad Chase, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge your duties as a member of the Board of Education of the Brecksville-Broadview Heights City School District in Cuyahoga County in Ohio to the best of your ability and in accordance with the laws now in effect and hereafter to be enacted during your continuance in said office and until your successor is nominated and appointed?
I do.
Thank you. Please sign. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Item 1D, roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. Kwiatkowski, absent, Ms. O'Mara,
Yes.
and Mr. Dosen.
Yes. As mentioned, Tish can't be with us this evening.
Okay.
We are moving on to item 2A, president nominations. The floor is now open to accept nominations for board president.
Can I nominate Mark Dosen to be president?
Are there any other nominations? Moving on to item 2B, board president election voting. Roll call for Mark Dosen as board president.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Mara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes.
Okay.
Item 2C, resolve to appoint Mark Dosen as board president.
Need a motion. Yeah.
May I have a motion?
I make a motion to have Mark Dosen as president.
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Mara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes.
Okay.
Item T2D, let's see. President Pro Tem will now turn the meeting over to the new board president, which is myself. We'll move on to item 2E, vice president nominations. The floor is now open for nominations, and I nominate Tish Kwiatkowski for vice president. Any other nominations? And I did speak with Tish prior to this. She is open to serving as vice president since she's not here. Moving on to item 2F, board vice president election resolve. Roll call for Tish Kwiatkowski for vice president.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelick,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes. Item 2G, resolve to appoint Tish Kwiatkowski as board vice president. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Sports.
Item 2H,
you
Oh,
have to do roll
sorry.
call.
roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelick,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes. Tish Kwiatkowski is now board vice president. Item 2H. Whoops, I think we're at 2H.
oh, sorry. There we go.
Resolve to approve the member order of voting, which shall be in alphabetical order with the exception of the board president who will vote last. Robert's Rules of Order shall prevail in determining all board meeting procedural questions. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelick,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes. Item passes 4-0. Item 3, moving on to item 3A, board areas of responsibility. Resolve to approve the board. Okay, well, first, do we first discuss or we need a motion?
I would just do the motion and the second, then the discussion can fill the spots.
Okay, resolve to approve the board areas of responsibility as we will be listing them. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
So now do we discuss? Okay. So here's where we divvy it up, So the first one is legislative, which I believe Ellen had the last time. Is there anyone interested in switch to legislative is you get contacts from OSBA, sends emails out to the legislative liaison, and then at the annual Capitol Conference, there is a meeting of liaisons that vote on various aspects of OSBA's agenda. So the requirements are not very high in terms of time for legislative liaison.
Yeah, I'm happy to take that role.
Okay, everybody okay with that? All right, we'll have Brad as legislative, Cuyahoga Valley Career Center. So Ava's term is up. So is this just an area of responsibility, like?
So last
Because
year,
Rachel would be coming to the meetings, right, to give
Mhm.
us updates, or how does this?
so you can leave it as that. She was the default until she was elected or until
Oh,
she
okay.
went on to that role. So you can just leave it as Rachel.
And Rachel has one more year of her term
Right.
at CBCC. So next year at this time, we'll be appointing someone to serve that role,
Okay,
And one of the other districts will have the position.
right, the extra one.
rotate.
Okay, so we'll slot Rachel back into that area of responsibility.
When are you done are you done now with your 1-year term? Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody else from another
Right.
district is taken.
And they're rotating among the districts that CDCC serves. Yes.
Just for clarity, people that might be dialing into the meeting, Cuyahoga Valley Career Center serves 8 school districts, and there is a person from each district that is assigned to the board, but you need an odd number for voting purposes. So it's a rotating board member each year. One of the 8 districts picks up the extra seat and places an extra board member on the board. And last year was our year. So Ava served as the extra board member last year. This year, we're back to just our regular representative, which is Rachel Malik. So that's just FYI. Okay, curriculum, which I believe Tish had curriculum. She said she's still open to keeping it unless somebody else wants it. Okay, we'll leave Tish with curriculum. Finance, I was on finance. I'm happy to stay with it. I think Ellen was with me, but I don't know that on these, we don't
I think it was
meet.
Tish last year with finance.
Oh, yeah, it was Tish. Oh,
Ellen had been on it, I think the year before.
Okay, yeah. And on these, do we need two or
Mm-mm.
one? We can
No.
do whatever. we
It could be one or two
Okay.
of people who receive that information.
So I'm fine staying on finance. I'm fine by myself or if somebody else. So finance is mostly we deal with the audit, the annual audit that comes along from the state. So does anybody else have an interest in joining me or I'm fine flying solo? Okay, I'll fly solo. Transportation, I've been on it for many years. I'm happy to stay on it. It's a light load because it's transportation appeals. So if parents have concerns with transportation, they work through our transportation department. If they are still not satisfied, they are able to appeal to the Transportation Appeals Committee, in which case we gather and we review the circumstances and we render a decision. Since I've been on it, I think we've only had one appeal that we've actually carried all the way through to a decision. So I'm happy to stay on it unless somebody else really wants it. No, okay, I'll stay on transportation. Sustainability, which was, I think, Ava and okay.
And I'm happy to participate on this one as well.
Okay, so we'll have Brad and Ava on sustainability, PSO.
Stay with
you-
PSO.
you-
It's okay with everyone.
Okay, all right, Lisa will stay on PSO, Schools Foundation. Tish said she's happy to stay on it, but she's also willing to defer if somebody else wants it. I know Brad's involved in it too, so,
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay allowing Tish to take it.
okay.
Um,
All right, we'll leave Tish on Schools Foundation, co-curricular, extracurricular. Was that?
It was Tish and Lisa last year.
I'm happy to stay on it unless somebody else, I mean, I don't think we definitely don't need three people on it, but if Tish and somebody else wants to do it, it's fine with me.
Okay.
Is Tish still interested in this one as well?
Yeah, she said she was open to,
Okay.
so, okay, we'll leave Tish and Lisa on that. Permanent improvement, that was myself and Ellen. I'm happy to stay on it. Does anyone else want to join in or I can do it solo?
I'd like to join. That's
Okay.
okay.
All right, so Brad and myself will be permanent improvement.
Okay.
And then safety and security, which I think were Ellen and Ava. Do you want to stay with it? Does anyone else want to join or Ava can?
But it was me and Ava last year, so I
Oh, okay.
could
Sorry.
stay with it too, or we could just do one person. I mean,
You guys decide.
that's fine. I'll stay on it too.
Okay. All right, so Lisa and Ava will remain on safety and security. Okay,
Okay.
so
Do you want me to repeat them all?
yes, why don't you repeat them all and then do we do a roll call?
Yep.
Okay,
Okay, legislative would be Brad Chase. CVCC is Rachel Malik. Curriculum is Tish Kwiatkowski. Finance is Mark Dosen. Transportation, Mark Dosen. Sustainability, Ava O'Mara and Brad Chase. PSO, Lisa Galick. Schools Foundation, Tish Kwiatkowski. Co-curricular, extracurricular, Lisa Galick and Tish Kwiatkowski. Permanent improvement, Mark Dosen and Brad Chase. Safety and security, Ava O'Mara and Lisa Galick.
okay, any other comments or questions on that? All right, roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Galick,
Yes.
Ms. O'Mara,
Yes,
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 4A, resolve to approve assignments to the policy committee as listed, as will be listed. May I have a motion?
So moved.
second,
Okay, so this is a little different. So now we are making policy a formal committee.
Board committee, yes.
Okay. So who was on it last year? Was it? Ellen,
Yeah, Ellen and Lisa.
so, okay.
I would do it again, but if somebody else wants to do it, I'm fine not to. If
I'm
it's-
happy to do it too. I mean, we can help. yeah,
are you interested in doing policy, Brad?
I'm happy to participate, but I will defer to the people that have already served on it. So
Yeah, I'm fine either way. I don't know. How does it work now?
Well, you can only have two.
Only two.
Why don't, I'll not do it then.
Okay.
So Brad and Ava.
I did it.
Okay.
Okay, so Brad and Ava will serve on the policy committee. May I have, or sorry, roll call?
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes. Item passes 4-0. Item 5A, resolve to set board member compensation at $100 per meeting effective January 1st, 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So for people in the public who wonder, like, do board members get paid? We do. This is it. You get $100 per meeting. All the extra work we put in is off the clock, so to speak. And this rate has been consistent for many, many years. So nothing's really changed here. Any comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 6A, resolve to approve the 2026 Board of Education meeting dates as attached. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, why don't you pull it up just so everybody can see it? These have been shared with everybody. So we're basically is it the third Wednesday of the month usually?
Yeah, there's a few fourth Wednesdays.
Right.
Right. But in general, it's the third Wednesday at 6 p.m. And then there are some months where that changes depending on holiday, or there might have been some scheduling conflicts. Any questions or comments? Okay, roll call.
Oh, hold on a second.
Sorry.
That's okay. Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 7A, resolve to approve the listed firms for legal counsel representation during 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So we approve this listing, but if we find during the year that we need services from another legal firm, we can add. Do we add that firm?
you can
Yeah.
add them, yes.
Or do we have to add them if we decide we wanted to use somebody else? I don't remember. Okay.
Yeah, you would have to add them
Okay.
officially.
There's one new addition to this list there at the bottom, Bricker. A individual who has represented our district for many, many years in the area of special ed law has changed firms. So that's why we added Bricker, the last one.
And we use these legal firms for various work, depending on what it is. We use somebody different.
Correct.
So, any comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 8A, resolve to approve membership in the Ohio School Boards Association for the calendar year 2026 in the amount of $10,882. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So with OSBA, this fee, I'm trying to remember, did it go up?
I don't know if it went up. It's about the same as it was last year, but it's per pupil. So it could have
Okay.
had an increase, but some of our enrollment.
Okay, so it's
slightly-
pupil based.
It's all based by how many students you have enrolled.
Okay.
So it was not a large increase at all. I think last year was maybe $10,500
Okay.
around there.
Any comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 9A, resolve to approve legal assistance fund participation with Ohio School Boards Association for the calendar year 2026 in the amount of $250. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
And here again, this is standard. We've participated with the legal assistance fund for many years. It just provides us additional legal coverage should we need it.
Yeah, sometimes if you're involved in a lawsuit or specific things, you can request and get additional help that way. That is much cheaper when you've consistently kind of paid it. It's like a pool of funds that are available for school districts to use if they need them.
Right. Comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 10, superintendent's other. Superintendent
Oh.
and treasurer or CFO's business. 10A, resolve to approve the full resolution as listed. Do I need to read it or no?
No, you do
Okay.
not.
As listed, may I have a motion?
So moved.
We need a second.
Second.
All right, so this is authorization of the superintendent and treasurer CFO. So is this just complying with state law?
In many cases, some of these are like, this is setting the meal reimbursement rate. It's setting some of the authorizations, standing authorizations for what I'm able to do, as well as for the superintendent, and for their purposes for hiring and firing personnel decisions throughout the year between board meetings and whatnot. So most of these are fully standard. Some of those requesting the tax advances. Trying to think of what some of the other ones are.
Appeals, appointing the person for appeals.
So mostly standard, but do need to be done. Otherwise, it would defer to different board policies.
Okay.
And slow down some day-to-day processes.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item
Oops.
10B,
Oh,
is this just informational?
I will it is a board motion, but it would just be like a resolve to approve those. There's no motion on here.
Resolve to approve the appointment of staffed positions as listed. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so these are standard positions that we have to assign to a particular staff person, correct?
And then, yeah,
Okay. Any comments or questions? Did anything change? Is this the same positions as last year?
I think
Yeah,
they're all
we-
the same.
Past couple of years, we use title instead of actual name of the person. In
Right.
case anything changed, we made that change in policy as well. Because at one point in time, policy listed the names of the individuals which change from time to time and then necessitate policy change. So it's just by title.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 10C, resolve to recognize the district support organizations as listed in accordance with board policy 9211. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I'd just like to give a little shout out to these individuals in these groups. They've had to do quite a bit of work over the past 6 to 8 months with Rachel's assistance, making sure that they meet the requirements of board policy 9211. It had been kind of an oversight for years and some of the due diligence wasn't being done. Many of these groups had continued to do such things, but it was just a great time for everybody to get up to speed. And we want to thank those volunteers who helped complete those requirements. But these are these people make the district run.
Yes,
And if we didn't have these groups, these 9 groups here, we'd be in a world of hurt.
and this list hasn't really changed from last year, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
There's no changes from last year, at least.
Okay. Comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 10D. Resolve to approve the new Ohio minimum wage rate of $11 per hour effective January 1st, 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Ms. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 10E, resolve to adopt the alternative tax budget for the fiscal year 2027 as attached. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second,
Any comments?
So we held the hearing at 4:45 before the meeting started, and this is the tax budget that is presented each year. This will be headed off to the county auditor's office tomorrow, and actually might be going out tonight, hopefully. But this puts in the amount that we're supposed to be requesting in terms of revenues for all of those. It also kind of gives them the preliminary amounts of certificate of estimated resources that we'll receive in April for planning for fiscal 2027, which will be here before we know it. And then it also goes through, so you can see all the different levies that we do have out there, as well as any unvoted general obligation debt, which we have none. And then we have voted debt outside of the 10 mil limitation that is here, which is the elementary school is still listed here. So you can see what the principal balance is, as well as the interest and all that we do pay on these. So procedural and by deadline and statute.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 10F, resolve to approve the resolution in its entirety as attached. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second,
So this resolution is new for us, but if you have paid attention at the state level, I guess, right? It's there's a bunch of unclaimed funds that are available. So I was able to go out to the website and to the state's website and allocate and look for funds that are owed to the district. There's a little over $6,000, I think, $6,500 that is outstanding. I don't know who else is all doing this, but I went out there, I filed a claim. This is, but they require proof that I actually work here and that I'm the person that's authorized to ask for the money. I hope it works. So they'll send us, hopefully a check for $6,500, in unclaimed
Next year.
funds. Maybe next year, who knows?
Say it takes quite-
So this would zero out any claims that we have for the district. So some of these are vendor payments that were just filed for some reason with the state. Most of them are small. There's a couple like larger ones of like $1,000. There's a whole list of them that I have, but that's what this would authorize me to do, is to submit this to the state so that they would then hopefully release the funds to us.
And if we don't claim this money, they're going to use it to build the Brown Stadium.
Maybe. You don't know. Could happen.
Maybe they could use it to buy a quarterback, but that's another topic for another day.
$1,000.
It all counts.
Any comments or questions? Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
Yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, item passes 4-0. Item 11, closing items, item 11A, resolve to adjourn the meeting. May I have a motion?
So moved.
second,
Roll call.
Mr. Chase,
Yes.
Mrs. Gaelic,
Yes.
Ms. O'Meara,
yes.
Mr. Dosen.
Yes, meeting's adjourned. Happy New Year, everyone, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Hmm?